Welcome back to our Precious YouTube channel. Today's class will be learning how to make this beautiful pleated cape design on a dress. Can be on a corset just like we have it here, or on a regular blouse. It's a very simple tutorial and it's beginner friendly. If this is something you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. So to make this pleated cape, I already have my corset here. I'm going to be placing it on this corset. So I'm going to use this satin fabric for the cape. So depending on how you want your cape, it can be straight or you can pleat it. Okay, so for me, I think I'm going to be pleating mine, so I don't have too much fabric. So the length that I want my cape, that's how wide you want it to be. I want it to be around 8 inches, so I'm going to make it 9 inches because I'm still going to turn it. So by the time I use half an inch to turn it on both sides, I'll be left with around 8 inches. That's totally up to you. Then the width that you're going to work with is, you can measure that from your center front all the way to your center back through your arm. So you just need to take that measurement, but tentatively I'm just going to be working with 20 inches. So I have excess here. Okay, so this is the 20 inches for my width. That's from your center front to your center back. And then for the length of this cape that I said I'm going to be working with 8 inches, I have excess here because, like I said, I'm going to pleat it. So this is about 29 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead now and pleat this to my 9 inches. Okay, remember I said 9 inches. So now to pleat it, you can either pleat your lining as well if you want, if you have enough fabric, but I don't have enough fabric, so my lining is just going to be my actual measurement. That's 9 inches by 20 inches. So you can see I have 9 inches by 20 inches, and that is what I'm going to be using to control my pleat. Okay, I hope you understand that. So I'm going to, you can see the width is going to be the same. You can see it's the same, but the length, that 9 inches is the difference. I'm going to be placing on the main fabric, and then I'm going to use this lining to control and turn it out. Okay, so as you can see, I've started creating my pleats. I have 1 2 3 4 5 already. So to ensure that these pleats stay in place and to make the work easier for me, I'm using this hemming glue to hold them together. So I'm just going to cut enough that I need, and then I'm going to place it in between the next pleat. So once you place your hemming glue like this, you're going to take your pleat over the glue, hemming glue, and then you iron it. So once you iron it with your very hot iron, the glue is going to make your pleat stay in place for you. So I've made all of my pleats now, and this is what I have. So the next thing now is to lay the lining. Remember, you have to strengthen your lining with an interfacing so that the cape can stand really firm for you. So I'm going to lay it on the pleated fabric, and then you're going to sew all around it so that you can turn it out. So after sewing all around, you just leave enough space for you to turn it to the right side. Okay, so I've gone ahead to sew it all around, as you can see. Then I left this small space to turn it out. So I'm just going to notch the corners, and then I'll go ahead and turn it out, and then take it to my ironing table to iron it properly again. So I've turned it out now. I'm going to go ahead and close this part, and then I'm going to iron it flat. So this is what the wrong side look like. You can see that the wrong side does not have any pleat, while the pleat is just on the right side. So it is ironed flat now, and you can see that my pleats are laying very well, and this is what the wrong side looks like. So now the next thing is to fix this to our bodies. So to fix it to the bodies, I'm going to bring in the corset pattern that I have, and then I'm going to sew it underneath like this. You can see the way I'm saying this is the wrong side. That's the part without the pleats. So I'm going to be placing the right side of my cup on it, and then I'm going to sew it down. like this. So I'll go ahead and take it to the sewing machine now and sew it down. So for each side now, if you're going to be doing it, you create exactly what you have here, and then you repeat the same thing for the other side, for this other side as well. So I'm just going to be doing one for this tutorial. So I'm going to go ahead now and then sew it round. So I've gone ahead to sew it. You can see I sew it all round like this. Okay, so if you want to see the tip of your, if you want to see your neckline, instead of sewing it inwards just like I have sewn mine inward, what you're going to do now is to place it outwards like this, and then so what you're going to do, assuming this is your wrong side, you're going to place it outward on the tip like this. Okay, so that by the time you flip it, the tip of your bra cup is going to be showing. But with this now, by the time I flip it, what I'm going to be seeing is my pleated pattern, which I think is fine. Okay, so now the next thing you need to do now is to flip this to the right side. Remember, we placed our cup on the wrong side to sew. So now you're going to flip this to the right side. Then after flipping it to the right side, you're going to sew it to the center back. Okay, so you can sew it to anywhere you want on your center back basically. But before you do this, you need to test this on your client, or you are sure that the measurement you took is accurate, because you don't want it too tight. So you can just take it to the mannequin and then flip it. By the time you flip it now, you're going to pin it down and then see the fit on the mannequin. So I'll go ahead now and place this on the mannequin so that we can see what it looks like. But just know that basically after sewing your design to the cup, the next thing is to flip the cape like this and then sew it to the back. So like I was saying, we're on the mannequin now. So after sewing like this, what you just need to do now is to flip this and then you take it to your center back. So apparently my 20 inches is not going to be enough to get to my center back, so I'm just going to pin it anywhere it stops. So you just style it anyhow you want it to be on your client, and then you just pin it and sew it to the back. Okay, so after pinning it down, this is what it looks like. You just need to repeat the same thing for the other side. You can see how lovely this cape is looking, and it's really beautiful. I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful tutorial with me. If you enjoyed it, let us know in the comment section. Like, comment and subscribe to our channel. So your likes and comment is very important, as it helps the channel to grow and more people is going to see the video with that. So kindly engage with this video, like, comment, let us know your opinion, and any question you have, I'll be in the comment section to answer. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.